It's 10:30 and that's 48 hours now since I have started my water fast, just water fast, and I'm going to break it now with a chicken stock that I've made, chicken soup, very, very light broth as it were. I'm just going to taste it now. That's amazing. It tastes so good. I'm not sure if it tastes good just because I haven't drunk anything other than water for 48 hours or if it's just really good. Anyway, here's how I got on for the 48 hours. Hi guys, I decided I would do a 48-hour water fast. First things first, I decided that I would eat a pretty big breakfast, which might be cheating, I'm not sure, but I decided to have a big breakfast. But I had quite a ketogenic diet, proteins and fats, about 1500 calories. And now I'm gonna drink water for the remainder of the next 4 hours. The next time I'll eat will be at 10:30 on Monday morning. So it's 24 hours exactly that I've been doing this water fast. I guess I feel okay, to be honest with you. I didn't have coffee this morning, which was very strange. And it did feel a bit weird to not be drinking coffee in the morning. I know normally you can have black coffee on a fast, but I'm just doing a pure water fast. So I haven't had too many hunger pangs yet. It's not as hard as I thought it might be, but I'm sure the next few hours will be quite hard. I think my big breakfast definitely helped yesterday. I might do some exercise later, just some short, light exercise, nothing too heavy to get me dizzy. And then we'll see where it goes from there. But so far, all good. Apparently I am down 6 pounds, nearly a couple of pounds, so on the weights. But I'm not really doing this for weights. This is more for kind of mental clarity and body rejuvenation. So it's nearly 10:30 p.m. on my second day, which means I'm nearly at 36 hours. Today has been much tougher than the first 24 hours. I think my partner very kindly did 24 hours with me, and then I carried on going. So it means that when you're doing it on your own, it's much harder because you're kind of aware of food being around and stuff like that. And I remember that the last time I did this, I was on my own completely for the 48 hours. So that's probably why it was much easier. But I've just got to get to bed now and wake up and kill a few hours. I think looking back now, I probably would have loved a coffee this morning, and I've read lots of different people who've done coffee in the morning, or a couple of shots of coffee or something like that. But had an afternoon nap, but that's kind of been how I've been for the last few weeks anyway. And I trained, which was not too bad. I didn't go too crazy with exercise, but it's been interesting to see how the body reacts to this, and like heightened senses, like my sense of smell. Maybe it's because there was food around that I was smelling. My hearing was seemingly better than normal, but this could all just be hallucinations for myself. But so far, 36 hours, still going strong. It's 10:30, and that's 48 hours now since I have started my water fast, just water fast. So what did I learn from the experience? Well, I guess it's very hard to do it when you're living with someone who you're cooking for. Being around food a lot does make it quite hard. I think you've also got to be very busy. I think you've got to keep yourself busy and active and doing things. Maybe not crazy active, but just keeping your mind occupied. I think you just got to be aware of when those hunger pangs come up, and they jump up and then they drop away. They go up and then drop away. Last night I had a really weird experience where it was about 36 hours in, and in my previous experience of doing that before, my brain starts to be really crazy and active and really thoughtful, and it happened again. And unfortunately this time I was trying to get to bed, so it took a bit of time to get to sleep, but I slept really, really well. I feel fresh and awake. I've taken the dogs for a walk, and feel really, 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 really good. Sorry, that's one of the dogs just readjusting herself. Feel really good. A lot of people who do this fasting do it for weight purposes, to reduce weight and inflammation, and definitely my body physically feels strong. It doesn't feel too weak. But I did weigh myself before and after, and I am 2 kilos lighter in 3 days. I mean, a lot of that will be water retention, and I'm sure that if I ate a big meal, I'd put on that weight straight away. So for me, it's been a really good experience to use fasting mentally to get clarity. I didn't suffer too many in fact any really. I didn't really have any headaches. I didn't feel lethargic or anything like that. I think it's a really good way of resetting yourself mentally and physically. And if I do it again in the future, I think I will do it with coffee in the morning, so black coffee and some teas in the afternoon, just to mix it up. And I think I could probably do 72 hours there, maybe even 96. Yeah, I fully recommend it. I think what I've realised also is that doing something like this is a really good way to restart yourself. It's not saying, oh, I'm just going to fast forever or start fasting, but I think it gives you a good idea about hunger and about what it really means to be hungry. And mental clarity, I feel like I'm very clear with what I want to do right now, where I'm at, other than just eat. But yeah, I hope this video has inspired some people to give it a go. It's really, very simple, just water for 48 hours. And yeah, give it a go. You never know what will happen.